In part 4 of our series on hair transplant masterclass, today we are going to discuss about combination hair transplants. Combination hair transplants involve the combination of the two techniques, which are FUT and FUE, in order to get the advantages of both the techniques and reduce the problems associated with each technique. Now, if there is a patient who requires about say 2000 grafts and we do a combination, the advantage we have is that we can use the FUE grafts for the front hairline and maybe put in about 450 to 500 grafts there, and the rest of the grafts can be put just behind, reducing the length of the scar, reducing basically the length of the trichophytic closure, and thus the scar is much finer, the pain is much less. In addition, we do not need to shave the patient because 450 to 500 grafts can easily be harvested from just above the previous suture line, and patient need not undergo the shaving process, which a lot of people don't like. Another situation wherein a patient requires 3500 to 4000 grafts, which is almost 9 to 9,500 hair follicles. No one technique can get that much of hair. So we always start with the strip or the trichophytic closure or the FUT process in them. Try to get in as much as we can without taking the strip too wide, because that results in bad scars as well as more pain. So typically one would work at about say 2500 grafts with the FUT, and then we do the FUE to harvest the rest of the grafts as per requirement. So this is a typical format that we follow for mega sessions in hair transplant, and this has served us very well. Now if we see this patient has a deficit in the frontal region as well as the crown. So I decided to implant about 3800 grafts in him, and we got in about 2000 in the front and about 1800 odd grafts. So 2000 grafts is roughly equivalent of about 4500 hair follicles, and 1800 is roughly equivalent of about 4000 follicles. So plan about 8500 follicles in him. Now this is the typical picture which comes out after we have done the strip and after we have harvested the FUE, and this is what the FUE grafts look like. Good hair quality, they appear very nicely. The FUE grafts very thin, get all the hair roots in. Thick hair is excellent patient for doing FUE. Now a lot of patients sometimes feel, and in fact a lot of doctors convey to the patient, that the scar from the scar from the trichophytic closure tends to be very big. Now this is a typical example of an average scar, not the best. I do not want to show the best scars. This is an average scar in a patient who we planned a second session. You see, it is less than a millimeter wide. Now this is almost no scar. Coming back to our patient, so we implanted as we had planned, and this is a picture of him 2 weeks after the procedure. Now you note, if I was to go back, the center hair is very good in him and his deficit was in the front and the back. Now if we see him at 2 weeks, we see the frontal hair has excellent density, so is the crown, and the density here is actually more than density in the center, which means he is bound to get a better result in the front as compared to the center, and he will fill up the entire crown area as well. This is a picture of the donor area. The FUE has all healed up. The FUT scar is barely invisible at this stage. So this is what is a typical donor area healing after a combination of FUE and FUT.